I'll set the scene. You get home from work, you go to get out of the car, and you drop your keys under your seat. It's dark, you can't see where they've gone. Now normally, you would turn on your phone's display, swipe down, and then activate your flashlight, an acceptable but slightly inconvenient workflow. Well, using Shake Light, 2 simple shakes, and your flashlight turns on, even if your phone's display is off. So with that, whilst we're all staying inside, welcome to my top 10 Android apps for April 2020. Let's go! Almighty Volume Keys is an app that lets you remap a huge range of shortcuts to pretty much any action using your volume keys. So for example, you can set a single tap up or down to activate your Bluetooth, or an up then down tap to trigger a sound recording to start, and you can even use the commands to launch a tasker action, which means the possibilities for shortcuts are pretty much endless. X Icon Changer is for those who want the ability to customize their home screen icons even when the launcher doesn't support it. You simply long press your home screen to add a widget, swipe to find the X Icon Changer option, then select the app that you want to customize. From there, select an icon from a range of provided icons, or from an image taken from your camera, or even from a third-party icon pack, and there you have it. Now your default uncustomizable home screen launcher looks a little more you. OneShade is an app that emulates the look and feel of the notification panel found on Samsung Galaxy devices. It's highly customizable with options to change the icon shapes, the clock positioning, the colors utilized throughout, plus a heap more, and it's somewhat baffling how well it works. Once you've enabled a few permissions, it just takes over and does its thing. Hardly any hiccups whatsoever. USB LOCKIT is an app that can protect just about any drive you plug into your phone for enhanced security. Once you've plugged your device in, the app will automatically launch asking if you want to lock it by entering a PIN. Once you do, any files stored on that drive will genuinely be hidden unless you unlock it again using the PIN that you previously entered. You can't even access the files on another device or PC because of the way that the encryption has been executed. Now, if you're a fan of Google's Live City wallpapers, but find the amount to choose from somewhat limiting, then Metropolis is an application that takes this exact concept, but then expands upon it tenfold. The app lets you choose from 60 built-in locations, but then you can also upgrade to the Pro version, which not only removes any ads, but it also lets you search for custom locations within North America. Once set, the wallpapers interact with your swipes and unlocks, and it makes for an impressively immersive experience. Now, the developer of this application has been kind enough to give me 20 free promo codes for the Pro version of this app, which I will be releasing over on my Twitter account in the coming weeks, so make sure to go and follow me over there if you want to have a chance at claiming one of those codes. Just keep in mind that it is a fairly intensive application, so expect a slight hit to battery life and performance. Colors is for those who enjoy a much simpler wallpaper option, but with some added functionality. This app simply places a block of color onto your background, but what makes it an app worth getting is the fact that you can double tap anywhere on the wallpaper to trigger a change in color, which makes for changing up the look of your home screen super quick and convenient. Energy Ring is an app that lets you use your phone's hole punch, if it has one, to showcase your phone's battery life. Now, it's designed primarily with Samsung's recent S20 lineup in mind, but the developer also has a range of other apps for previous Samsung flagships available, and you can even use the app to emulate a hole punch on a phone that doesn't have one. There are a bunch of customization options to choose from, and there's even a neat animation for when your phone is charging. Background Eraser doesn't need a whole lot of explaining. This is a photo editing application that's main objective is to give you the tools you need to remove the backgrounds of your images. You've got 3 main modes to choose from: auto, magic, and manual. And whilst it can be a little bit finicky depending on the photo, if you take your time with it, then the end results can be impressive. Now, Typewise Keyboard is an app that aims to transform and modernize the typing experience. It does this by introducing a range of intuitive typing gestures. You can swipe up to capitalize a letter, swipe left to delete, or right to restore, plus a heap more. And on top of that, the keys are 70% bigger than the average keyboard, making it much harder to make an error as you type. Keep in mind, there is a pretty serious learning curve to mastering the art of typing on this keyboard, but if you're willing to give it a red hot go, then I can truly see this revolutionizing the way that we type. If you enjoyed the video, then a sub would be amazing. And if you're looking to watch more app content, particularly as we all do our best to try and stay inside during this time, then I'll link to a playlist as a card up above and also down in the description below. Aside from that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you later.